This man is quoted by saying, "Disobedience is the vehicle of progress." Everybody knows McAfee antivirus. He's the creator of it, okay? He was born in 1945 in the UK. Right. So that was created by two Pakistani brothers that basically had some like heart monitoring software, and it got leaked and a bunch of people started using it. So it was expected to affect 5 million computers. It only went into the 5 digits. Like, it wasn't this big thing, but McAfee was making leaps and bounds because he was scaring everybody and going like, this is going to be the end. This is the Lunatics and Legends Podcast. We have a wild ride today. Strap in. It's going to be a banger. I don't even know if this is going to be 1 week's worth or possibly 2 weeks worth. I'm going to buzz through a lot of stuff in the beginning of this man's life. Though interesting, there's just so much more meat on the bone.
Can I just say, if you can make it 2, make it 2. It's fine. It's fine. If it's that juicy, just dude, go.
It is. It is. This man is quoted by saying, "Disobedience is the vehicle of progress." I'm going to buzz through a lot of his like early life just because there's so much more meat on that bone, right? That being said, he grew up in a really rough household. There's certain words I can't say right now, but he was harmed as a kid. He was a tech creator, became a 100 millionaire, became a fugitive, became a presidential candidate. Some argue he was a warlord in Belize, became a presidential candidate, became a pirate fugitive, became a presidential candidate again, became a Spanish captive, and a ton more. Today, we are talking about John McAfee.
Okay. I know you've got a lot of topics there you just spit out, but pirate fugitive in Belize?
Not in Belize. He was on the seas. We'll get to that.
Okay. Because that's a vacation destination, like a luxury vacation destination.
No, he was a warlord in Belize and possible murderer. Again, we're going to unpack it all. Strap in. Okay. This is a wild ride, okay?
I just want to skip to that because it doesn't make sense.
We'll get there.
All right.
Okay, so McAfee, everybody knows McAfee antivirus. He's the creator of it, okay? He was born in 1945 in the UK. His dad was in the military. Dad was a violent alcoholic. His dad supposedly unalived himself with, the means. And there's even speculation on that some claim that McAfee actually did it and covered it up. I am in no way saying he's a great man, but I will say he is a man who has done some great things as well. And that's going to get unpacked.
Wild things.
When he went to school, he was selling the Coca-Cola, right? He got married. He actually got kicked out of school because he was a graduate student and dating an undergrad. The university had a problem with that. They kicked him out. He went on to marry her and got clean, AA, like sobered up, and then she left him. So that's a thing. He worked at Lockheed Martin for a while, and he was working at Lockheed Martin when a virus came out called Branden, and it was the first virus for a computer.
I remember hearing about that when I was younger. Yeah.
Right. So that was created by two Pakistani brothers that basically had some like heart monitoring software, and it got leaked and a bunch of people started using it. And so then they're seeing their heart monitoring software everywhere. So they create Branden as a virus where people essentially had to call them to have them remove it from their computer. And they would like tell them what jerks they are for stealing their software. And then they would remove the virus from their computer. So John McAfee, because of that, comes up with the idea of McAfee antivirus, right? And Branden had spread. McAfee creates Virus Scan, rather. In the 80s, ends with McAfee making $5 million yearly. In 1992, another virus comes out called Michelangelo, and it was expected to affect 5 million computers, which was a ton of computers per capita at the time.
At the time, yeah.
Because there wasn't a ton of computers out there.
I mean, home personal computers weren't really. I mean, I remember having a Mac LC2 or something around that time, but that was not. There wasn't internet.
In the early 90s?
Yeah, this would have been, well, maybe mid-90s, 94, 95.
When
somebody
they really took off.
Yeah, somebody fact-checked me on that. But there was no dial-up. Like, we didn't have, like, you just had the computer and it didn't connect to anything else.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I got it. Yeah.
Sorry.
You're bringing back memories.
Yeah.
So it was expected to affect 5 million computers. It only went into the 5 digits. Like, it wasn't this big thing. But McAfee was making leaps and bounds because he was scaring everybody and going like, this is going to be the end. Like, you got to get up my antivirus.
Y2K.
Yeah. Before Y2K was Y2K, for sure. So it helps his brand a ton. 1994, McAfee sells his shares and ownership of McAfee virus scan, rather, for $100 million. Okay. And again, this is 94 and the dude has $100 million. That is not small change.
I'm going to look that up real quick.
Sure. I'm assuming you're looking up the conversion rate.
Yeah.
Right. So he ends up buying a bunch of land. 2008 financial crash goes from 100 million to 4 million. He lost it. Right. He had done a bunch of goofy investments. He was like setting up this like club where people would fly planes aerobatically and all this stuff, and somebody lost their life and a bunch of people were threatening lawsuits. There was this whole thing about him like selling off all of his things as like, oh, I'm so poor, I have to sell all my stuff. And I mean, like, dude owned like, I think he owned a whole dinosaur or a dinosaur egg or something like that. Like,
wow. I'm sure those go for just, $4 or $5 these days.
Yeah.
No
local
one really
yard
cares
sale.
about those. Yeah.
Local yard
Kind
sale.
of thing you find at a local yard sale. So I just doxed you. I'll pull that out. Yeah, the kind of thing you find at a garage sale. Anyhow, just real quick, that amount has only doubled. That 100 million is roughly 200 million now. So
so just chump change.
Yeah,
Got it.
kind of thing you find at a garage sale.
At locations.
Yeah.
So McAfee ends up moving to Belize, right? And this is where it gets interesting. Literally, the title of my notes says "Shit Gets Wild." Okay. So that's what I buzzed through like the first, 40, 50 years of the man's life, right? All summed up in that page. Now we're going to get into it. So he starts a pharmacy with this lady named Allison. He gets heavy into drugs.
As you do.
Right.
And you have that much money.
Right. And you're in Belize, right? He sets up a harem of SX workers.
As you do.
Right. Armed guards and dogs.
As you do.
Yeah. And so this is just his life.
This is all status quo.
Yeah. Intel ends up buying McAfee Associates for $7 billion and immediately changes the name to Intel Security to wash their brand of the crazy crap that McAfee was doing, right?
So they wanted the infrastructure. They didn't want the branding.
Yeah.
Got it.
Like, he built this thing that everybody was like, oh, wow, amazing. Everybody gets it on their computer. Nobody knows how to take it off of their computer, right? They want to change it. So they changed the whole name to Intel Security.
So if everybody had that on their computer,
Yeah.
that software is tracking everything the computer does.
Right.
So that's the first data farming at mass.
Yeah.
Or rather at scale.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And
So?
good luck removing it. And we're going to get into that too. It's a part of this story. Trust me. Remain calm. Stay in your seat.
I have so many questions. I have so many fucking
And I have
questions
so many
right
answers.
now.
It's so good.
All right.
Are you tired of big corporations farming you for views? So are we. We're just two poor guys that are trying to put together a podcast. So if you can give us some help by doing a like, share, comment, subscribe, or save, it helps us trend in the algorithms. Thanks.